Well, hello, everybody. Okay, I'm going to do this again without the headset, and hopefully it won't sound like I'm a robot because it's being broken up so much while I'm delivering this message yet again. I'm waiting to get my little person after school, but I got so many comments. It was messed up, redo it, blah, 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 blah. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm not even going to wait for people to come in because I just want to get started. I don't have all day. Okay. So what had happened was I had gotten the notification that I had posted on my wall earlier this week about the video saying, hey, Curtis, about the women being abducted out of parking lots and everywhere for this human trafficking thing. And I'm sure men are being abducted too, but the women are the ones that are reaching out and sounding the alarm like, hey, this is going on again. Hey, Aaron. So basically my rant was, so tell me if I'm breaking up or if I'm coming through clear, because the last time I did the live, it didn't come through too well. So if Curtis or Aaron can give me a thumbs up, the audio is okay, that'd be great. So at the same time, I got this video update and red alert, be on the lookout, warn every female that you know, and male as well, because it's all with human trafficking. I'm missing those hearts are good, my audio. Thank you, loves. So I had not only gotten that video that day, but then I also heard on the morning news on the radio, because I don't watch TV, and the only time I hear what's going on is when I'm driving. So, Tracy! Okay, so you guys know me. I'm going to go off as people come in the room, that I need to share love with. Although I'm sharing love with all of you, so I love you all. So, but some of you I've engaged with and I know better. So anyway, back to the story. So at the same time, and it's hot as hell in Florida. I just got to roll down the window. You're going to have to excuse the traffic noise. So anyway, and then that same morning I heard on the radio where there was a woman that's accusing the Superior Supreme Court judge that's running for office also for accusation of attempted rape. And I was like, what is going on? What is going on in this world? If you cannot see that there is crazy shit going on in this world, you're in a cave and you're really subjected to a program where you get up, go to work, come home, get up, go to work, come home, get up, go to work, come home. Oh, and throw in TV and please be busy with, other outside curricular activity that doesn't involve talking to anybody. Hey, Sheldon. Because we're all on our phones, disengaged. Nobody's talking to humans anymore and sticking up for when they see things that are going on. I talked about in the first rant, why aren't we taking care of one another? Why are the women or we see things going on, people with, uniforms and different credentials abusing each of our human beings, and we're not doing anything about it. We just stand there and watch. We'll pull out our phone and film it, put it up on YouTube, but you won't hear or do anything about it. You'll just talk about it. And I'd like to see us grow as a human society where we are actually kind and loving and generous and, look out for one another, where we're protecting our women, protect our matriarchs. They are the creators of life. They are the ones that hold pearls of wisdom. And if they're so stressed out because they're in fight or flight mode constantly, because subconsciously they're being aware of having to be aware of their surroundings and take care of their children, take care of their home life, and this goes for men too. But really and truly, the men are set up to be our protectors, our kings, our bright suns. The SeaStars are being protected by the bright suns of this world. And, if they really revered and were taught through the industry, they are taught, that women are bitches and hoes and this and that, and disrespected and, do this and that to other one. Like, we're just some object. It's like, excuse me, but my, My body is a sanctuary, and you are not allowed to have it just because you want it. You can't take it, because if you come on me, we're going to have some issues, you know? I don't come on you, but if you're coming to attack, I'm ready. That's all I'm saying, you know? And then, so I talked about that because it says, you know, I've noticed that it's been years. If you look at certain vehicles on the street, they don't say protect and serve on the door anymore. Tracy, am I lying? Ask Tracy. She's in that. Hi, Angela. I love you. So, if it doesn't say to protect and serve, then what the hell is their job? You know, they're not working to, you know, I'm not saying all. I'm not making a broad blanket statement saying that all of those people in that profession are not looking out for our best interests. There are some good ones. But I'm just saying, be aware that it doesn't say protect and serve on the doors anymore. So if they're not protecting and serving like what we initially set the system up for, then we've got to stick up for one another and take care of each other. If you see something going on that's not right, speak up. What are they going to do? If we all started doing it, what are they going to do? Nothing. United we stand, divided we fall. And we sure are divided, I can tell you that. They're few and far between. Hi, Monica. There sure are a lot of us that are more divided than we are united. And see, and that's developed on purpose, you know? Hey, Diane. Thank you for coming. So anyway, and then it was put on my heart. I saw a post, and I posted it to my wall, where I got in a meditation. I said also, just start taking 5 minutes. Start taking 5 minutes out of your day to nurture yourself. Males and females. Suns and SeaStars. Rejuvenate your spirit. Do what rejuvenates your spirit. That's why we are walking around wounded. We are the walking wounded around here. Nobody's healing. Nobody's being really open because we don't trust one another. We're not united. And we need to start building that village and that network of people, you know, that really genuinely care and take care of one another. We're putting our elders in, you know, retirement homes and forgetting about them because, oh, I'm too busy to come and see them. And you're paying, you know, astronomical amount of money to take care of them. We are the only culture that does not, oh, I'm going to knock off my phone. We are the only culture that does not take care of our seniors. And I'm ashamed of that. I've told my family and my parents, you will never have me put you in a home anywhere. I love you so much too, Angela. We're all doing our job. Angela's over there in the West Coast. She's trying to get everybody to unite together. I really highly recommend you check out her website, The Sacred Women. They've got some really good women that are doing some great, wonderful things over there. I wasn't able to be on the team at this time because of my life. I support her 100% because her and I are of like-mindedness. We need to get ourselves together and start taking care of one another. You know, she's an Aquarian, I'm an Aquarian. We're all about the great humanitarian effort. You know, let's all be human beings because we are in the age of Aquarius right now. And you guys need to start paying attention to what's going on. You know, the construct systems are failing. They're not working and everything else because we humans need to get it together. And I mean, really get it together. Unite upon one another and, you know, start with your families first and heal your families. So back to the wounded woman. I would say about 5 years ago, it came to me in a meditation that I was going to be needing to do a support group, workshop, whatever, and start healing our wounded women. Because that is where our power is. Do your research, do your history. Please look it up. Don't look at the history of the Americas or whatever. Look at the real, her story history of what our human race was originally designed for. And it was the matriarchs were leading. They were, and we're coming back again because, you know, the males of this world have had control for long enough, and it's messed up. You guys have messed it up. It's all amok. Amok, 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 amok. It's all mucked up. So, I put a survey on my wall. So I would like to open that up and see how many would actually be interested in starting to heal yourself. Starting to really break down and get down to the core issues of what's going on with you and heal that part of you. Hi, Alicia. How are you? My beloved sister in the West Coast. Anyway, so I put a survey on my wall. I would like to do a workshop where we can start supporting each other and healing our women. So please go there and check it out and mark if you're going to attend and if you would like to do it, because I'm not going to put all this energy into it and then no one is listening. So it's just, hey, Angela, I know a lot of us are feeling this. We are sick and tired. I just can't do it. I cannot sit around and watch us tear each other down and not support each other and not love each other. We're all looking for love. We just want to be loved, know that we're safe and secure, and that we matter. That's all humans are looking for. So if you want to know the meaning of life, that's it. So that was just your pearls of wisdom for this world. But anyway, I'm really just getting frustrated, and that's how I know that big changes are coming and things are going on. But up to it update, I found a really cool location for us to move to as well as live. So I may be able to be working and living at the Tropical Palms Resort. I'm reading your comment, Angela. Yeah, you can be a part of the... Yes, I love you. I know I'm always welcome there. I love you. I just don't have, you know... I'm trying to get myself stable here and get things going on. Miss Sandra will tell you. She wanted me to send her a picture of my little person, and it took me like 2 months to get it to her because because my life was going one direction, and then, you know how Uranus is, and Uranus is ruling right now. So it just like redirected me and totally flipped around the plans that I had. So I am... looking at getting established where I'm at because it's very clear that it's meant to be, and I'm not supposed to be on the West Coast at all. I keep getting things recommended on my YouTube channel whenever I go on there. Top 10 reasons why not to move to California. It's no. So anyway, so if you guys could put positive energy, this would be so great because I would be working with nomads and RVers, and it's an actual RV park. If you look it up, it's got cute tiny little houses, little 1 and 2 bedroom model park model homes that are fully furnished on there and everything, and it's really, really cute. I love it. They're in pastel colors, so look up their website, and then it's Royal Palms RV Resort, and you'll see the cute little houses. So they have an administrative assistant up there. Yes, I will be having to go back to work and exchange hours for dollars unless the universe has other plans, because my outgoing is going to increase rather than what it is right now. I also talked about in the rant that I would love, I don't know what's going on with this platform. I don't know if it's closing. I don't know if it's, whatever. But if this platform is not going to work, I really would love all of my friends and people that are on this platform to either go follow me on YouTube, which is Monica Leader. My channel is Monica Leader. Please like and subscribe and do all of that to this live feed as well as that channel, because I want to go over there and start getting monetized and going live over there. And that's the honest God's truth. So, hey, Mel! All my people are coming. Hi, Barari. My friend Melissa, please go and check her Facebook page out. She's part of the Outcast that's in my past where we used to sing together, and now my girl is cutting an album, and she's tearing it up. She's doing really good. I love you. I told her anytime she needs backup, let me know, but I'll have to do it remotely, girl, because I don't think I'm going to make it to California. Every time I try to go back to California, even for a visit, it's like, it doesn't work out. So, Anyway, so that's why I'm looking at getting myself established here. And then, you know, the Wounded Woman workshop came up on my mind. Also want to give a shout out to my friend Lamel, because he had been missing positive, encouraging messages that I was doing on my Facebook page and everything else. So this goes out to you, Lamel. My portion of this live feed, take 5 minutes. Okay, let's talk about it. Take 5 minutes out of your day, whether it be at night before you go to bed or in the morning before you start your day. And just take 5 minutes. Grab a coffee or some water or tea or whatever your favorite beverage is, providing it's not alcohol. Although I know a lot of people like to drink wine and beer after work. But take 5 minutes and just be still, be quiet. No electronics. Do not be around any distractions of electronics, and be quiet. Be still. Listen. Pay attention to your surroundings. Are you seeing a lot of butterflies? Are you seeing a lot of dragonflies? Are you seeing squirrels? Are you seeing, you know, lizards? These are all things that are popping up in my morning meditations and everything. But anybody that really, really, really knows me knows that after I go and take care of everybody and get them where they need to be in the morning, I am back at home and I am outside. Right, Miss Sandra? Did I not do that? Outside with my coffee. And I'm quiet. And I do it for an hour, sometimes 2 hours, but it sets my day in motion. And I'm listening to what my God, spirit, higher power, you know, intuitive guides, whatever it is, label you want to put on it. I'm connected to source. I'm listening. So that's why when my whole life got turned around, when I was starting to head to the nomadic life in May, actually June, was when I was going to be able to hit the road. And then, I know, Miss Sandra, just do your best. I love you. That's why I said 5 minutes. You can do 5 minutes, because remember our silence contract that you did very well. So I know you can do it. Excuse me. And then, what was I saying? So I take, you know, sometimes 1 hour, 2 hours, whatever. Anybody that knows me, really, really knows me, knows that I do that. And if I don't take that time out to do that, then I haven't recharged myself in order to give to everyone else who is seeking out, you know, my counsel, my life coaching skills, or whatever. That's why I state at the end of every one of my videos, love yourself first. Be kind to yourself first. Because if you don't fill up yourself first, you're not able to give to anyone else. And you're not able to do anything else to where you're not resentful, exhausted. You know, there are people that I can walk around before I started doing these steps, and I would just feel exhausted. That's because they're sucking my energy. They're sucking my life's force. Just like in the movie Hocus Pocus, remember when they gave them the potion and they're sucking the life right out of the children? Well, that's what people do energetically, and they don't even realize that they're doing it because they're not aware. Some are aware and they're doing it on purpose, but most are doing it subconsciously. So that's why I always wear 2 crystals, and I have a meditative suit armor, if you want to call it that, to wear. Because I'm empathic. Empathic means I feel things and energy that are going around me, so I can feel things and I get a sense of things. So when that first kicked on, I was getting physically sick to my stomach. So I wasn't able to go out in public a lot because it would make me sick. But then I realized that I needed to learn how to shield myself from all that, you know, stuff that's out there in the world whenever we go out and have to deal with, you know, the matrix. So I have a quartz crystal and a rose quartz heart crystal, and I have them on me at all times, physically touching my skin, touching my body, and then that filters a lot of that stuff that's out there. When you are going to be a nomad. Yeah, I talked about that earlier, I think, before you popped in, Miss Sandra. I found a administrative assistant job at a RV resort called Tropical Palms RV Resort, and they have tiny houses that you can live in on the property. So if you go to www.tropicalpalmsresort.com, you can see, or even just look it up on YouTube. There's a guy that did a really good review of it that was one of the campers that was staying there. So I think that would be really good because that goes along with all of the, I know you are, Miss Tracy. That's why I want to talk to you and help you get some things, you know, because that's what was kicking off my depression. And I got diagnosed with manic depressive, you know, because that was right at the times when my empathic skills kicked in, and I was like, what the hell's going on? Anyway, but my therapist said, I can put you on medication or we can deal with the cause, and I'm all about dealing with the cause. Hi, Bobby Billy. So that's why I wanted to talk to you, Tracy. And did you get the St. John's wort yet to help you out? We can talk about that sidebar. We don't need to put your business all out in the streets like that. But anyway, back to the RV resort, Miss Sandra. So the RV resort was advertised on Craigslist. There's a unit there that was available for rent in the temporary occupancy on Craigslist. So I went there and I looked at it, and then I was like, wait a minute, I wonder if they have more. So, you know me, I went and looked at the website, and then it had careers. So I went to the careers, and they had 2 positions open, administrative assistant, and I believe the other one is receptionist. So I only applied for the admin assistant because, okay, Mel, I love you. Mwah. Thanks for taking 5 minutes. You know, so I only applied for the administrative position because I would rather have that one, because the other one, I don't know, I just wasn't guided by spirit to apply for that. So then I went and saw that they had all of the things. Yeah, the nomadic lifestyle is where you travel with your house, you know. You travel with your house, be it a travel trailer, a converted cargo trailer, a tent, an RV, you know, a pull behind, a pop-up, any of those things, to where your house is mobile. So that's the nomadic lifestyle, to where you're not tied down to one location unless you want to be. And then you can travel and camp out at national parks, RV resorts. You can get memberships like 1,000 Trails. They have a lifetime membership that's $5,000. And it's only $100 a month, and you can stay in any 2 regions. You have to pick 2 regions, and you can travel between those 2 regions, and you can stay at their park for 28 days, leave, and go check in to another what was I just saying? What's the name of it? 1,000 Trails Park, or an affiliate park that belongs to them. But they have like Good Sam's and all those things. And then the National Park Pass, you can buy that. That's like less than $100, and you can stay at the national parks and just camp out. So that's what I was initially doing, and I was going to use my royalty business and my other online businesses and my coaching to sustain that lifestyle, to pay our bills, you know, because we would need gas whenever we travel, groceries, and then, you know, insurance on our vehicles, and then a little nest egg in case we needed something, in case the vehicles broke down or something like that. So that's the nomadic lifestyle I was headed towards. So this, I would still be vicariously living through all of the RVers that come and stay at the park. So, and it's a beautiful park. It's like its own little village. I love it. It's not too far. It's in Kissimmee. So anyway, so that was my rant the other day. I was just pissed. I was pissed. I was disappointed, I should say. I'm disappointed that enough of us don't seem, well, I know there's a lot of people sticking together and getting that, you know, village mentality and taking care of one another and making commitments to take care of one another and all that. But I was just upset. I'm just like, I'm really tired about hearing about all of the abuse. Yeah, so I was going to, Tracy, this is to Tracy, y'all. She asked me about my nomadic journey when I left Georgia. So I had talked to my sister in Florida. And so the plan was to downsize again, which I only had my personal things because the place I was renting was furnished. And I had saved up my money to travel from Georgia, go see sites and different things in Georgia. And then I needed to come to Florida for some family stuff that was going on with my sister. And then I was going to leave Florida, go back to Georgia, see the national parks and things like that I wanted to see. And then we were going to make our way across the United States, visiting people, national parks, whatever. And I was going to work my way back to the West Coast, stop in California, visit friends and family. And then by September, Labor Day weekend, be in Washington State for the music festival back on Whidbey Island, Oak Harbor, which is where I was a couple of years ago, and visit those people, you know, my village that I had when I was there. And I got as far as Florida on the journey, and my whole situation took a 360. So I am staying in Florida for now. Until Spirit says something else, I don't know. So that's the nomadic lifestyle, is to basically, you know, be houseless and work on the road. The laptop lifestyle, you know, the cell phone lifestyle. You know, some people want to be stationary. Other people want to free it up so that they can travel. That was me. You know, we were going to do homeschool for my little person and just be on the road and everything else. So that was the plan in May when I set out and left Georgia and got a trailer and put all my stuff in it. But it wasn't a travel trailer yet. So I thought that would be purchased here in Florida, but I had to use those other funds to sustain us while we were here. So anyway, so that's why I got to go get a job, you know, because right now, you know, my royalty business, my coaching business, and everything else is covering the current bills I have now. But if I have to take on rent, utilities, all that's in a sticks and bricks stationary place, then I've got to go ahead and do that. Yeah, everybody, it was so funny. Everybody in Washington called me or contacted me some kind of way in September over Labor Day weekend. Are you here yet? No. Life took another path. But that's why I just have to listen to Spirit and do whatever it is. I'm meant to be here. Because if I wasn't meant to be here, I'd be somewhere else. Hi, Linnea. So that is my rant for the one that was so blah. Oh, who got a sad face? Are you sad because I didn't make it to Washington? I know, Miss Sandra. I'm sad too because I really wanted to visit the garden. We had a community garden. We were really plugged in there, you know. But I realized, and I said this on the video, the last live feed too, that I have always been looking for my tribe, but every time I found something that was my tribe, I was still longing for something else. Something was missing. It's because I need to be with family. You know, I want to be with my family in California, but that's just not feasible. So right now, it's just here and where I'm at in Florida. You know, you never know. I could be balancing out the state. Maybe that's why we didn't get a hurricane. Carolinas did. I don't know. I just want to say lots of prayers and energies for those people in the Carolinas, because that's the third hurricane they've gotten hit with, you know, in 3 years. Boom, 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 back to back. And, you know, they haven't even recovered from the last two. So that was my rant. So please make sure that you engage on my Facebook page. Check out that survey that I talk about, the Wounded Woman series workshop. See if we can do that. Or we'll just see where Spirit takes us, you know. And if you are also interested in any coaching, live coaching, business coaching, my services are also open. I work a one-on-one or we can do a group series depending on what works better for you and your budget. These are services, yes, that I charge for, because that is how I help my family live and sustain ourselves. So I offer tools that you can use. I talk about social media presence, how to build your brand, things like that. So if you're just looking to really deal with some of your core root issues, and it's time, and you're at the crossroads right now, and you're feeling like you're at the crossroads, it's because you are. The planetary alignments right now are really asking people that are aware of what's going on to really reach down inside you and pull out your heart's desire. What is it that you came here to do? Do you even remember? Do you remember what it is that you came here to do? Because I can tell you right now, the reason why you are unfulfilled in life is because what you came to this planet to do is not to exchange hours for dollars. That's why you're feeling unfulfilled in your spirit, and you're trying to fill it up with outside sources. Oh, well, maybe if I made this much money, I'd feel better. Maybe if I wear these brand clothes, I'll feel better. Maybe if I had these shoes, I'll feel better. Maybe if I had the right mate, I'd feel better. No. You got to deal with your core issue because your spirit is crying out and telling you you are not doing what you were here to do. So sit down, take 5 minutes, and reconnect with your heart. Reconnect with your heart. What did you used to dream about when you were a child? You know? I always wanted to help people. That's all I've been doing all my life. All my life. Whether it be healing, whether it be spiritual counseling, whether it's life coaching, whether it's business coaching, you know, a lot of people I still have connections with because that's just what I do. That's my personality. I did it without being paid for it for years. And I was like, I need to sustain my family. I can't keep, doing this without having to get paid because it's an exchange of energy. Fair exchange, no robbery. Get that? Okay, so I provide services and energy, and then you provide something in return, and then there's a balance. There's no void left. And I didn't always do it just straight out for cash. I bartered for groceries, Hey, if you can't afford to pay me, then hey, I've got a bill. Because that's all we're working for anyway, is to pay our bills and to eat. At least me, anyway. So we can eat and survive and just have, the regular utilities, food, clothing, and shelter, So I love you all. Thank you so much for being with me this afternoon. Please like, subscribe, share, do all that. Make sure you go over to my YouTube channel, please. Yes, I'm begging. I'm e-begging. Monica Leader at, YouTube. I'm on Instagram as well. Monica Watson 2665, I believe that is. And then also, in case this platform crashes, I'm on WebTalk as well. So if you want to join me on WebTalk and be my friend over there in case this platform goes kaput and you don't want to lose connection, like I don't want to lose connection with you guys, then definitely send me a message and I'll send you the link to my WebTalk profile. And you paid for using that over there. Unlike this one, they're making all this marketing money and not sharing crap with us. And then they want to, cap on us because we're trying to make income off of their platform. Anyway, that's all I got to say about that. I love you all. Be kind to yourself first. Love yourself first. Remember who you are and what it is that you came here to do, because no one can do what you came here to do. Check me out on the other side over at YouTube. I'm going to load this up. And Lamel, I love you. And thanks so much for saying enough to care that you missed my postings and stuff. Because, I'm living my best life. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to live my best life, and I'm going to live my life with no regrets. And I am going to make sure that if the time ever does come to where my feet have to leave this planet, I'm not going to say, I wish I had a blah, blah, blah. All that being said, have a wonderful day. Mwah. Love you all.